Cyrus, this one is Nagasta, the necromancer of Strosmakai.
Have we met?
The contractor informed this one of your impending arrival.
He did?
This one tenders you the amulet that will be delivered.
To the governor, right?
Make sure of its safety. Delivered to him personally. The contractor will pay you the rest of your fee after the matter is settled.
Are you familiar with a woman named Azara?
Other souls this one has gathered of late have whispered the name.
She's my sister.
Then count your sister among the living, for she's not cold yet, or this one would know her well.
I'd imagine this island is treacherous to reach by ship.
Imagine impossible. This one is amused by your imaginings.
So you are probably never threatened by the pirates of the Restless League.
This one is never threatened, Cyrus. But, yes, this one knows the League well.
You do?
This one has tallied many of their rebellious souls in the present reign.
What do you think of them?
What does one think of a golden pouch? Does one judge this coin better than another if both spent the same?
All the dead are fair currency, then.
Your wit accounts it well.
How long have you lived on Strosmakai?
How long in legend? This one arrived in the Sod's better years, and was given fair compass of these foul shoals. In that time, this one was but a tale in passing, a shiver in riddle.
How long have you been better than a legend, then?
Since the end of the war, how could this one neglect so rich a harvest? The sea so brim with the dead, that its tides swelled round the world. So this one conjured a net to catch them all, these lost and torn violent souls. Thereafter this one's presence has been well known here, perhaps somewhat feared as well.
I thought Hammerfell was plagued by necromancy only in the north, where Sentinel lay in similar shadow.
Do not speak ill, mortal, of this one's liege lord, the king of worms, for his grace grants these shores as this one's bountiful hunting grounds.
Is your foul practice not contested by the men of this island?
Cyrus, what men are left, this one wonders, or women of like mind, for violence against me. They were all slain in the war, and dead now they serve this one without protest. The Mages Guild whines, as is its wont when practitioners of this one's craft challenge their dominion, but the governor shrewdly weighs his one's concerns above theirs.
Why is that?
This one is a better friend than enemy.
How do these souls so collected serve you?
This one's business in souls doesn't concern you. That the Daedra Lords look with favor on a necromancer with a stock in trade should scarcely surprise you.
Why does the Mages Guild hate you, outside the obvious reasons?
Such unsettled jives, little trouble this one, Redguard. As for the Guild's enmity, with their Archmage dead in the sea dust, their impotence breeds spite against this one's masteries.
What happened to the Archmage?
He perished in the war protecting the crown, and was lost at sea. I lament that the snare was not then set, for such a soul would have been fit to cultivate for nights on end.
He was powerful then, this Archmage?
Scarcely. He was noted for his trappings, not his trivial skills. His magical artifacts, however, such might even be worth this one's notice.
No, I'll get right on it. Has the coming of the Empire given you much concern?
This one is neither not unwary of the Empire, nor eager to wear the leash, but the governor has proven himself an honorable man. Thus this one offers him this gift to encourage his attention to the affairs of the living, leaving me the rest.
The illicit soul trade. How does it work?
If mortals knew the power they harbored, and how so unearned, a grace inexplicably given by the outer gods, or provide too plenty and without good guidance. If they knew, they may wise work as hard to keep the within as much as their precious withouts, that easily slip bare skin and withers as paper before flame. For that is the truth of it, the body house is that which it cannot ever for long withstand.
Which answers little.
In short, the soul snare captures the smokes of silly folk who neglect the sanctity of their souls.
You knew the worthy king then. Does he rattle in your bag too?
He died in Sentinel, not Strosmakai, and was therefore outside of this one's catching web, and before this one's time here as well.
Right, your soul snare went up during the war, after Facade was already dead.
And besides, Facade would have journeyed to the gods in any case, for he was keen and prudent. A few good strides, and he'd be at the temple door.
What difference would that make?
This one snare catches only the heedless, those spirits unprotected by the holy rituals, or those interred in unhallowed ground. So, if you would avoid this one's net, die close by the temple, or far from the island shores.
You have the island under a spell, Nagasta?
A soul snare of this one's own devising, which gathers lost souls and bears them thither.
For strange and terrible experiments, no doubt.
This one is comfortable with the trappings of his vocation, even if his victims lack such comfort.
My sister had better not be among them.
For being holds as much mystery for this one as it does for you. Inquire elsewhere.
What can you tell me about the governor?
That he is a generous patron, sending a steady flow to this one even with the war long over. His policies bring profit, and finally by the amulet may his generosity be acknowledged.
What is this amulet you give to the governor?
A red diamond this one has found among many treasures, and judges fitting for a servant of the Empire who might fly such symbols on their standards. And the dragon's setting is well suited to honor the governor, whose command of such a beast gained the victory at Strosmakai, and blazed Hammerfell in the Emperor's hands.
So the great necromancer is running dog to the lords of hell. Why are they always on the top of the diabolical food chain?
This one laps at the scraps from no unstable Redguard. Clavicus Vile grants this one favors with every soul sent his way.
Clavicus Vile? Please.
Do not mock that name, mortal.
Pray forgive me, necromancer. It just seemed an overly unsubtle name, that is all.
They were born before stars, mortal. Do you consider that perhaps such names preceded, and perhaps inspired, the concepts they connote?
So the temple is your prime competitor in the area.
Economy to this devil's work. The good brothers of Arcade have a somewhat different perspective on the currency of the soul. They strive to shepherd its return, while this one prefers to manage flocks for profit, or should one say, the sole good brother of Arcade, since there is but one left. One has become raveled in my astral net, having parted from this world not long ago.
How could a temple member be snared when he works in the very haven that opposes you?
By leaving long the haven, this one speculates, but quite doubtful it is agreed.
How long ago was this?
A good 3 master moons.
That's about the time my sister vanished. I'm curious, Nagasta. Just how does the soul snare work?
Would you play the student? How quaint. The image of either hounds comes to mind, broad-shouldered and panting, patrolling the near-here gates of death, alert for the scent of the hapless spirit. But grant me be a far more insidious craftsworm than that, That's a siren song of semiotics, defining the fading signs of the departed and crafting from them a lore. A gateway rung with gentle runes of the soul's own manufacture. That soul swarms gratefully into the waiting net towards heavens woven from the spirit's dim yearnings.
Goodbye, Nagaster.
Farewell, Cyrus. A pleasure doing business with you.